इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Sandeep sir, you are in mute.
मैं आई हूँ अभी बात बेकार 15-20
कॉल किए थे सर।
Am I audible now?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Good
yes,
afternoon, everyone.
you are audible, sir.
Thank you for joining us on this
Afternoon.
webinar of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is presented by the management of Franchisee India with an aim to introduce you to the new business opportunity every day at 12 o'clock. In 2024, we continue to introduce you to new brands and new business opportunities. Today, we are going to introduce you to a salon brand. But before I introduce you about the brand, let me just run you through the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type your questions in the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post brand presentations. While we run you through the presentations and brand details, request you to keep sharing your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. Our today's brand is Naomi Salon. Nowmi has 20 plus outlets in Tamil Nadu and AP and Telangana. With a portfolio of cutting edge products and a commitment to excellence, we continue to redefine the boundary of technology and provide accessible solutions for individuals seeking optimal aesthetic results. Naomi Salon is a household name when it comes to beauty services in these regions. We have Mr. Norman Zahid, the CEO of this brand. Along with me, we have Ms. Maithili as our panelist. Now I invite Mr. Norman Zahid to share his insight about the brand. The floor is all yours, Mr. Norman.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep. Thank you all, and good morning. In fact, it's good afternoon to everybody. So I'm Noman, and this Naomi Salon a year ago.
Noman, sir, we lost your
Your voice
voice.
is not clear, sir.
You know,
Hello.
pardon me.
Hi, Mr. Zahid. Audience, please wait. Mr. Norman is joining. He's having some network problem at his end.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, everyone. Can you hear me now? Loud and clear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I'll start again, and I'll introduce myself. Okay, I'm the CEO and founder of Naomi Salon, which we started a year back with the idea of reaching out to the every neighborhood society place, the locations. So, considering that, we came up with an idea of having a very less capex, where we can get the ROIs back faster, and then you have the operational expenses intact, so that we don't leak as many expenses monthly. So we came up with a very good ambience kind of interiors, which would make all the middle class and upper middle class people feel very comfortable, and feel the luxury type of ambience, provided with that, with the cost effective services to it, add on to it. So this idea was created when we had COVID, and COVID had ended, and everybody had a cycle. Everybody realized saving money is the better way for the future to be safe in the coming life. So people have been conscious, in spending money, in going out to the luxury salons, going out, spending more and more into it. So for that, people have dropped down with the sales of premium unisex salons and all those things. So we came up with an idea to have luxury kind of ambience, and create more cost effective way to give them the services. So Naomi stands with the middle class and little upper middle class people, so that we could serve them in a better way. So this is what we have done, and the proven track record, as you say, within 11, 12 months, we have reached around 20 plus outlets all over Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. Now, as in saying that we have partnered with the Franchise India, who better have the understanding to make people grow, expand. With the help of Franchise India, we have a target of around 100 to 150 outlets within the coming 2 years. So that's how we have planned, and I will run you through the basic idea of how we are very capable enough to give you the best returns business. Mr. Sandeep, can we go down a little further so that we can have an idea? And yes, this is what it is like. Okay, we have a target to reach out every neighborhood society, so that we can be in every location and have the create more and more sales. So why do we choose Naomi salons? Naomi is very cost effective, and I would rather say this is very franchise. The people who invest, it's very friendly to them. As in saying that we are very flexible in our terms, and we are very how do you say? Ideally, we give more freedom, more creative ideas to the entrepreneurs who take the invest in our brand. As in saying that every location, every outlet has its own challenges, has its own competitions, right? So we need to mold ourselves according to what the location is, what the outlet demands. So what we do here is like okay, we first get the interaction done with the investors, and then get the idea of the location, and then we channelize how how do we present our outlet over there. After that, we analyze, okay, what is the spending capacity in that locality, and once everything has been done with the groundwork, we help them with giving them the leverage or the freedom of choosing of giving up discounts, and or attracting with some other ideas of advertisements and all those things. So we are very open, we are very friendly, and we are very interactive to improve business, improve sales accordingly. That's the comprehensive support what we give, and whatever it is in a salon industry or in a salon business, we require staff. Staff is the main, the skilled labor is the main idea here, and we are very much stronghold into that, and we have collaborated with three big consultant how do you say academies, so that we get trained staff, experienced staff, so that we can give you better services to the customers. So that's where we stand in a separately to the as a brand, saying that you have many unisex salons which are doing a really good job over here, and we give the same ambience and same services with a very cost effective manner, and that's how the we are getting into the market, and we are competing very easily with them, because there's no how do you say, for an example, the haircuts, if you go in for a unisex salon, it will cost you around 250 rupees to 300 rupees, including GST. If you come out of the salon after getting a service, you will be automatically spending around 300 to 400 rupees of your money. Wherein, if you get into a Naomi salon, you have the same ambience, the same services being provided by us. with a very cost-effective pricing, which includes around, a simple haircut around 120 rupees. So the balance here is very much, not into it, and it is a very much big difference and very much a different gap. So that's how we are very easily getting into the market and doing a good business. How does Nowmi work? So we would say, like, okay, first the interactions with the investors would happen. First level of meeting, second level of meeting, and with the third, when the investor is really, interested, we go in for the agreements. And once the agreements have been done, we will, lock in the location where he specifically has suggested us, or wants us to suggest them for a better business. So we will do it, and then with the analyzations of the particular market, as in I had already previously told you, that will be done from our end. And once the location, the advances for the landlords, everything has been done, the process of interiors will take place. The interior team will come, interiors will be done through them. And once the interiors have begun, like, a week or 10 days, so the other teams will pop in and they will support you with, like, okay, recruitments and, training for salon business. How do we, handle this business, and how do we, handle the staff? Those trainings will pop in. And then after getting the, these thing in process, you will have software trainings too. So software will be trained, in a quite good manner. And then within the next, like, okay, there for example, August 15th has been booked for the launch. By 5th, we will be having a marketing strategies and marketing ideas to be done. So we will plan for the launch, and then getting into it. And then the next thing is the HR team will provide all the staffs, the accommodation, everything has been done. So we will be prepared to launch, and successfully after launching the salon, we will have our in-person area heads being there for 1 or 2 days to settle your business and run it through you. And then after 2 3 days, you will start running the business in a good manner. So overall, the market outlook, why do you choose salons? Salons are a very safe business, as in saying that safe business, uh, cutting and shaving is mandatory, right? So people do tend to have a haircut and have a shave, and now they are getting into other services, like body pampering and your facials, and getting yourself look quite presentable. So that scale of business has come into focus since, like, it's been for the generations. Now, currently, the business has popped up very good, and it is getting, like, the revenues are increasing day by day. And annually, I would say the market is going up from 15% to 16% every year. Why do we choose a salon business? A salon business, I would say, as in being personally into this business since, like, it's been 10 years for me in the business. Salon businesses, like, are, very safe. I would say, okay, the products what we buy are, like, okay, has an expiry minimum to minimum of 12 months. And the idea of grooming people is really very good. And salon business is into, like, okay, reaching out to the neighborhood. It has become a necessity in the life, like, okay, 2 to 3 decades back, if you go in, a haircut or a service would have come home, and it would have been done. And then now it's all changed, as in saying that you have every, like, the television or the electronic things mandatory being provided, and it's been into the life of everyone. Going into a salon has become and every month for every person to visit over to the salon for grooming themselves, right? Pampering themselves to look presentable. So that now has changed to people considering getting into saloon brands rather than going in for a Tom, Dick, and Harry kind of local salon brands and getting the services done, because due to the hygiene and other issues. So they prefer getting into branded salons, and people are more cautious and conscious of about the hygiene thing what is there, because saying that we have seen there's an increase of in the men category of hair falls are happening a lot. And why do this happen? Due to stress, and it happens due to enormous unhygienic salon visits, and the idea of getting dandruffs and all those skin allergies due to unhygienic kind of branded salons, unbranded salons. So when we become the neighborhood salons as a branded ones and give them, offer them with the ambience, offer them with the hygiene, offer them with the good quality services, people would tend with the same pricing, people would tend to focus on getting into our salons, and the walk-ins are day by day it's increasing in our outlets, so that the people are experiencing, and they feel like okay, it's really very good, and the prices are easy for them to afford to. Reason to partner with us. It is a growing business, and you can well see within 11 months we have around 20 plus outlets, and we already have signed around 22 till date, and the projects been under process. The technology software what we use, it's a Chandigarh based software, and it has a multiple how do you say points to added advantage to support every individual user. As in saying that the entrepreneurs can get everything detailed intact, month on sales, future predictions. You get your walk-ins, the people who have not walked in to 2 months, the replies to that, and it has a lot of customers. And then when you have this kind of support with the software and with the team of experts, you can have the customer loyalty and your repeated customers. So the business gets growing every month. So this is how we are dealing with, and the idea of getting into the market is through as in saying that investing is easy for us to get into it. Yes, of course. Our rollout plan was like, we are basically from Chennai. Our head office is in Chennai, and we have planned this throughout Tamil Nadu, and we successfully have grown very fast and rapidly all over Tamil Nadu. Now we have just stepped into Andhra Pradesh, and now to the second stage, as in saying that, I would say for the second stage, we are partnered with Franchise India, who are taking it into the next level of expansions with Andhra, Karnataka, and Kerala for us. So this is what the basic proposal or what we are looking into. Like, okay, we have a four model, which is a 400 to 500 square feet, which is the requirement. It will be ground floor always, as in saying that it is a men's salons, and the total investment of that would be around 12 lakh rupees. 3 lakh rupees will be the franchisee fees, and 9 lakh rupees will be the full complete setup cost. saying 9 lakh rupees will be the setup cost. It will have, the outlet would have 5 chairs, okay, one hair wash and one pedicure. So combine that with the complete interiors, we will do it, and we will provide them the whole outcome of the outlet. Royalties we charge around 18,000 rupees flat, as in saying that in the market it is the usual practice of having percentages on sales, like, okay, whatever the sales you do, they will be charging you accordingly with the percentages. But we have come up with an idea so that it will be more into a franchisee who invests, would be friendly to them, so that they have better options and better profitable gains towards their investments. So this is a 5 years contract, and 5 years, I would say, the staff recruitment, staff support, replacements, everything will be done in this during this 5 years of tenure through us. And yes, master franchisees, as in I am saying that master franchisees are also been given from our end. Currently, Tamil Nadu has been given out, and Pondicherry has been given. Now we are looking for partners for master franchisees in Andhra, Telangana, Kerala, and Karnataka. So ideal profile whom we are looking for is like, a basic understanding of business, and the requirement of investment, what we say, like, it's a 12 lakh rupees investment what we talk about. It ends them around having the advances and of 4 to 5 months of liquid cash for the expenses to handle before we get into the break-in. So it will be around 16 to 17 lakh rupees approx. So that if you have this kind of an investment in hand, and an idea about handling businesses and these things, and passion towards doing an business, we are ready to give them the brand. As in saying that, yes, brand supports, we give the brand name, artwork, designs, everything will be done from our end. There will be no any no extra charges or anything provided. It will be like, okay, whenever whatever, as in saying that, I have previously told you, franchisees will be supported and given the freedom to have creative ideas towards it. So if you have an idea, like, okay, Independence Day is coming up, like, say for example, you want to put up any discounts with your ideas into it, you can come up to the company and definitely get the ideas approved, and then we will give you the creatives for that, so that you can either print it out, or share it with your WhatsApp through the customer leads. The total guidance of salon setups will be done from us, training, recruiting, and replacements. All this will be done from us. And we basically are partnered with Beardo, and we have bigger brands like L'Oreal and I mean to say Raga being used in our things. So the product tie-ups will be done from our end. And above the level marketing is, as in general, we are reaching out to people with our digitalized marketing through means of media, and through digital platforms like Google, and you have Facebook and Insta. So the marketing is done there. Sales B2B tie-ups, we would say business to business tie-ups, where there's a outlet which is coming up. So we need to promote that through getting the coupons exchanged with the other supermarkets and all those things. So that supports also we provide, and we help the investors. Tech support, as in I'm saying, we have a dedicated software for based from out of Chandigarh, and they have dedicated helpline for us 24/7. We will be providing any assistance you want. We will be helping out with that. So digital marketing or media assistance will definitely be done from our end. So this is how the supports are, and basically this is just the outlook of what we are supporting. We are like okay, helping out with end-to-end supports in the sense getting your business track on running, monitoring them, getting the sales report every day, analyzing your sales, every 10 days of meeting with the management, every 10 days projecting how the sales are, how do we improve, how do we change the combos, if at all if it is necessary for the services to be changed for the location what we have provided. So all this will be done from our end to help and assist the investor. So investor in the sense it is not saying again like this is a FOFO model, would feel like he's the one who's doing it. It's the back end, the team what we have for supporting them to do the business in a good and profitable manner. And yes, thank you, Mr. Sandeep.
So thank you, Mr. Nauman Jaid, and that's a fantastic detailed presentation on the business opportunity. We are talking about a brand who has got presence in 3-4 states across 20 locations. They have been there, they have done it. So the business opportunity is with a brand who knows how to do the business, and it has been doing it with sustainability and profitability. So request before we take up any questions from my end, I would request Maithili if you share your a bit about the brand first of all. Second of all, if you can share 2-3 questions which comes to your mind while talking to the investor and the general queries which you get about the brand.
Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you, Noman sir, for this wonderful session. Sir, we do have 3-4 questions from my end as well. So
Okay.
regarding the products, like what are all the products we use in that? Okay, the first thing, and second is how many chairs and what all the service, and regarding the pricing wise, if you explain that will be good, and we can know regarding the competitors, who are all our competitors, and how we are giving the pricing wise. If you just explain in that, so that it will be easy for us. And regarding the rollout, you told me you have in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and all. So till now, there is an outlet now which we are running this in inside the Tamil Nadu. So the people who wants to get into like Bangalore or Hyderabad, so we need to show them any one pilot outlet which is running there. So how we are going to do that? So this is what the 3 question I have. You can just tell me for that.
Yes, the products, as in I have told you, right? So we are in contract with the Beardo. We have Beardo products used, which is a well-known brand in Pan India and effective also. And that is being used. And for the hair purposes, we use L'Oreal. And for the face and detans and all those things, we use Raga. So basically, these are the major, cosmetics which we provide with the products, as in we say we do the tie-ups, right? So this is what it has been done. And for saying that how many chairs you were discussing that, right? So it is
Sorry to interrupt, sir. So we are doing only this three product because you told me in the session itself, you told about this three brand. So apart from this, we are including any other brand or this three brands
see,
alone?
this is what we are into. Like, it's a simple basic concept of, hair, skin, and, colors, right? What we do. So this is the major three known brands we use. And then you have, shaving creams, you have multiple, like, lotions and, serums and all those things. They are falling into places like okay, once we are on board, we will have a very big genuine list of what products to be bought and how do we get into it. So all this will be given to the investor so that he could understand that first, and then we will educate him okay, what product is and how do we use it for the sales purpose. Sales in the sense, the the service purposes. So the major, what I would say, to make you better understand, because we are in an price range of for 120 rupees of a haircut, wherein the market has bigger brands of unisex salons and all those things, with the price cap of a small basic haircut of 250 rupees. With the GSTs, if you include, it goes up beyond, like 320 or something like that. With the same ambience and same the staff, trained staff, where they are working over there, the same people are working for us. With that, and with the same bigger brands, like the products, we give them the better services in better pricing. So that helps you with the brand. And yes, these are the major chunk. And next, there is a list of products where we buy. There are aftershaves, and you have other lotions and other serums, and you have beard. How do you say, polishes? There are multiple brands. It's a list of it. To be precise with this. And then next, you come up with the chairs. You were asking, right, how many chairs would we accommodate? We have, like, okay, 400 to 500 square feet of space. So in that space, we can accommodate easily 5 chairs, one hair wash, and one pedicure station. This is the in general positioning what we do. Some some get the according to the area, some get around 380 square feet, or some investors say, okay, I would prefer going in for a 4 chairs. It is understood when the location finalized. Say, for example, saying all this, Tirupati, we have an outlet which is having 9 chairs into it, and the owner was very much in an idea of having a very huge salon and making a big impact. So we provided him, like, okay, he got into an area of around 850 square feet, and we gave him around 9 chairs, 2 hair washes, and one pedicure. And definitely the investment size expanded according to his wishes. So that's how we have done, Maithili. And yes, we are, like, okay, we are going to expand in other states, definitely. And we are in talks with the other, new outlets to be coming soon in Bangalore, or maybe in Hyderabad very soon. We are in discussions for that. We just stepped into, getting out of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, since, like, as you know, Franchise India has partnered with us now. So for the couple of 3 4 months, with the rigorous, the impact of discussions and all those things happening, now finally everybody is statically, strongly believing in expansion of this brand throughout South. Hope I cleared all your questions, Maithili.
Yes, sir. And regarding the manpower support, you can tell me, sir.
Yeah,
So,
with the manpower, as in saying that we have a very solid team, HR team recruiting. We have a pan India, sourcing for this, recruiting this manpower. We definitely do, and yes, we are collaborated with 3 academies to support us in just in case that, so that we don't fault. Definitely, we do have recruitment done in a very good manner. Yes, we have some norms and policies for the staffs who are already working with us. I would feel, and I would always suggest, or say, particular manpower has a life time, or a life period, lifespan of working in a salon outlet for not more than 8 months to 9. There will always be an replacement coming, and it will be smoothly handled, and transition will be like, they will be giving us the notices, and that notices will be priorly forwarded to the management, and the management will definitely, the operations team, they will handle, and they will settle down with the replacements for in within a month. So it will be a smooth transition for the replacements also. provided prior 2-3 days, we will be giving them the trainings of SOPs and how do we interact and how do we do the business, and then we will send the manpower to the outlet.
Thank you, sir. And regarding the locations,
Location. Location. What do you?
sir, regarding the location wise, we do help them or how?
Till
So, yes. So the question is, Mr. Jait, sometimes it so becomes that we talk to our investors, and they are also ready to be associated with a renowned brand like yours. But
Exactly.
being investor, they probably have the money, but probably do not have the bandwidth or the connection to find out the right location.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that is why one of we're just asking you if you can give us location support in the cities or states you're looking to expand.
Correct. So, see, we have teams working there. We have, the agents who are working there. We will definitely, if possible, like, the investors are like, okay, saying, hey, Numan, I'm not able to, it's been very difficult for us to find up a location. Locations are the main thing. Like, for a business being like, I would, with my personal experience, I would say, 60 to 65% of our business success rate depends on the location. What kind of a location it is, how do we have that location, or presentable, how presentable that location is. So what we do is we support them with that also, but with the extra charges of the agents whom we hire to give them that support. And the locations, like, once it's been like, 2-3 locations have been identified, it will be personally from our side, the team will come and, give the, approvals for that.
Thank you, Norman.
Yeah, yeah.
You have answered me all the question. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Anything?
thank you so much for the details. Now, there are two queries. One of them, let us take from the Mr. Ronald Jain. He's asking, how do you stay ahead of the competition or adapt to changes in the market?
See, that is what I have told you. Now we have not okay. We are very flexible in our ideas and creativities. We are updated with all the changes happening in the salon industry. One thing, and next thing, we definitely take our franchise partners into confidence, and we do get the suggestions from them also. So what happens here is, like, okay, we support them into a good manner. So we support them into a good manner, and I would say, we like, for the region, for the location, whatever it's been handled, right? So that will be flexibly handled from our end. We will go in, and we will be having all the changes, or all the combos, whatever the expansions needed for the increase of sales.
Great. So, there are a couple of questions from my end. First of all, can you please tell us that, whatever you're running more than 20 plus outlets in multiple places. So, what has been the, so what's the average ticket size, first of all? Second of all, can you please tell us the revenue being generated for, top 5 salons of yours?
Top 5 salons, I would suggest, is like, okay, we are doing around 3 lakh rupees a month. Okay. And where there the expenses of around a lakh 30 to a lakh 42,000 rupees. So they are generating it in a ample way. And then the idea of having a ticket size of around 300 rupees to 320 rupees would be ideal for us per month. So that we have different kinds of combos. according to that with the different kind of regions where we are posting it, because you have tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 coming into role play. We cannot have the same ideas or same creativities done in these pattern. So we what we do is, according to the location, the areas, we segregate the tiers, and then we plan accordingly, and we do give the price ranges in that manner.
So also, last but not the least, so in order to run a store like Naomi Salon, so what's the basic requirement of staff? How many staff which we need to keep to run a store? The bare
So
minimum.
requirement is like, it minimum three. Okay, a maximum of five you can have, and once if you have the business, booming really very good. Some places in our regions which are tier 2 and tier 3, where we are doing a good business. There it is like, okay, people are coming in the evenings, and they want the outlets to be open a little late, later in the night. Like, it can touch around 10 to 10:30 p.m. So what we suggest our franchise owners is to have an extra person and do it in a shift wise. Not that just dragging the same guy for overtime quite regularly, because everybody has their breaks to be taken, so that they work fresh, they work good in the coming days. So we do accordingly suggest and be flexible in what the location or the region demands.
Great. Uh, Thank you, Mr. Jahid, for sharing the details in such a detailed manner, and I'm sure it has our investors, our audiences are taking home some good business opportunity from you. And it is also a request to our investors that you please get in touch with us on our hotline number, that is 9717683838. You can also write us at feedback@franchiseindia.in, so that we can get in touch with you. Anyways, after this webinar, our partners, our teams are going to get in touch with you to share the business opportunity one-on-one, and share some in-depth knowledge. And if you're interested, we'll also take it on a call with our brand as well, Mr. Jahid. So that you if you have any personalized queries, we can answer them. Right. So you please also join our WhatsApp community. I have given the link for the same. Again, before we close the webinar, I would just request Mr. Jahid to share any closing remark if you want to. Over to you, Mr. Jahid.
Man, I think it was a very fantastic day, and thanks, Maithili, for asking a very good, crucial questions for me, and it was very fruitful for getting into it. And I would always suggest that to the all my investors, it is definitely a good business opportunity to get into it. It is more, again, I'm telling you, more into like, franchisee supportive business from our end, what we have created as a model. And definitely we are growing, and we are growing very strong. Thank you all.
Great. It was a nice, prestigious opportunity to be associated with you for Franchise India as well. Thank you. So, we'll again come back again with a business opportunity tomorrow at 12 p.m. Till then,